Hey there, my friend. I appreciate you cracking up this video. Listen, I only created this just as a follow up to reconnect with you in terms of scaling and growing this residual bank that scales our ongoing residual cash flow, where everyone has money coming in residually independent of their involvement, just with everybody just doing a one time execution. And one thing I understand about money and success, it loves speed. So one thing I just want to point out, okay, um, is just simply this: if we make this any more complicated, okay, than literally us getting and going on an escalator, okay, you're already overthinking it and you're gonna miss it, okay, and I don't want you to miss it. So literally, like this number in red is the only activity that anybody's doing, and that's just having three get in line after them. Everybody's just doing a one time out of pocket of approximately 125 to 135, depending on what option you choose to onboard yourself. We can use debit card, bank card. Most people use cryptocurrency, okay? And we have different cryptos in which one can onboard. Again, there's no gambling, there's no fluctuation of money, there's no rug pull, there's no smart contract, there's no trading whatsoever. Literally, as we're scaling the bank, everyone doing a one time execution, getting their 35, is literally independent of everybody's involvement as it's replicating after us. It's just scaling us all up the escalator because as accounts are opening, everybody is scaling simultaneously and on demand. So again, I say, if you don't, if you make it more complicated than getting on an escalator, you're gonna miss it. I don't want you to. Okay. So just show you how the money unfolds. Before I get here, let me go to the board real quick. So remember, everybody's just doing a one-time out of pocket of 135. Okay. So this is all anybody's doing out of pocket is 135. Okay. Now it can be a lot cheaper depending on what method you use to onboard yourself, but we always say approximately 135. Okay. And so everyone's gonna have three to get in line after them. Get in line. That just do the exact same. Have three get in line after them. So your three will each do the same. Have three get in line after them. Everyone's doing a one-time out of pocket of 135. So let me show you how this is gonna uh, lay out and operate as it's happening. So anytime an account activates, okay, the artificial intelligence is going to have 10 people in line prior all received, okay, from every account moving forward. So let's say you get yourself activated, okay, your account activates, your inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, all are going to instantly scale, okay? So now when you have your three friends, okay, that get in line after you. Remember, they're all doing a one time out of pocket of 135. When that happens, what's going to happen? Boop, boop. You're going to receive money, and everybody else in line prior is going to receive. So then your friends are doing this as well. Let's say they have a friend named Susan. Okay, just just doing random names. Susan's going to activate her account. When Susan does one time out of pocket 135, look, friends get money and you do too. Okay. Let's say one of Susan's three is a guy named Pat. Okay. Understand, I'll never come back to Susan to do anything else. I'll never come back to your friends to do anything else. You haven't done anything else, but yet, because of the way this thing operates, the income escalator, we all scale up. So Pat account activates, Susan makes money, friend makes money, you make money. Let's say Pat brings in a business owner. Okay. Business owner account activates, boom, boom, boom. Pat makes money, Susan gets more, friend gets more, you get more. Okay. And again, we can involve other entities. So you, let's say a business owner brings in a charity or any community leader or organization, nonprofit, church, school, booster club, alumni, fraternity, sorority, it don't matter. Okay. That charity activates an account. Boom. Business owner receives. Pat scales, Susan scales, friend scales, you scale. We're able to withdraw our money 7 days a week. Okay. Now I'm gonna lay out how all the money lays out as we all are scaling simultaneously up the escalator. Okay. So let me share my screen here. So boom, we get to the money. Now you guys can read all the outside context. I'm gonna minimize, but the main thing, everyone's doing the same one time. It's the one time execution that no one's required to do again. Not required to do it again in a week, in a month, in a year, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years. There's nothing else required. Okay. So when three get in line after you, what's going to bring it to 35? That's going to be real money. That's not points. That's not volume. That's not credit. That's real money, as in your wallet or in your purse. That you're able to withdraw your money 7 days a week. When your money is $50 or more, you're able to withdraw all or a portion of your money. Again, no gambling. Your money is in stable currency, and you can actually have money in your bank where you can also send money from wallet to wallet. Okay, within seconds, you can send or receive money within the ecosystem because it is a decentralized bank, right? So, but not only did you receive money, everybody else in line prior, your inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, they all scaled, but it was independent of their involvement. This was what you have in your three get in line after you. Now your three are going to strategically do the same. Please pay attention to how many times I come back to your friends to do any more work, to have to involve any more people, or have to come out of any more money out of pocket. Now everybody is doing a $28 subscription. That's every 28 days. Okay. So your first three is covering your subscription. Okay. Think about that. So that's 35 coming in residually. So your subscription is going to come out of your earnings, not out of your pocket. Now look, your partner's doing the same thing. How many times are they only doing the one-time execution? One time. They're each of them having three get in line after them. It's going to bring them to 35. As they were receiving deposits, that told them to 35. Now, if they involve more, of course, they're going to receive more money, right? But I'm just basing this on everybody just having three get in line to a mathematical certainty. It's going to bring your money to 47. Their three is going to come after them. They're doing the one-time execution. They're going to have 35. It's going to scale your partners. It's going to scale you too. Have you guys done anything for this money? No. Remember, we all scale simultaneously. It's on demand. It's instant. It's always instant. And this money is not just coming once. It's engineered to come residually because you are receiving from all accounts as they're doing their monthly subscription. Just like your friends are receiving from all accounts over and over as they're doing their monthly subscription. But notice no one's having to come out of their subscription out of their own pocket anymore. It's going to come out of their earnings automatically. It's automatically set up in the artificial intelligence for this to take place. These guys are doing the same. They're going to get their 35 to them. Look what happens. It scales everybody's money to a mathematical certainty. These guys are doing the same one time. 35 to them, it scales everybody's money instantly and simultaneously. These guys, 35, they're doing it one time. Please check how many times I come back to them to do any more work or to involve any more people. This is just with everyone only having three get on the escalator. And you're seeing everybody's money scale. That's coming residually. So we're all diversifying our one-time effort, but it's collectively scaling everyone's ongoing residual cash flow, folks. And there is no saturation points with our program. Okay? So it scales everyone again. These guys here, one time, 35 scales everyone. So folks, you're only looking for strategic partners. You don't have to go out there and bring in every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Okay? You only just need three to get in line after you. Okay? So don't overcook your grits on this. Don't overthink it. That's typically the biggest challenge, that this thing is so basic and simple that we overthink it. We're going to be compelled to overthink it. And if you can, again, just keep it as literal as getting on an escalator and how simple that is. Okay? There's like no resistance for anybody to get on the escalator when they walk by one. You just get on it. That's the part you have to do. You have to get on. Okay? So these guys do the same one time. They receive 35, it scales everybody's money. Now look at you. You had 13,423 in 24 days. And this is based on everybody taking 3 days to do their one-time execution. Okay, 3 days respectively when they seen it and got involved and took care of their business. Because again, money loves speed, folks. Those organizations that are moving the fastest, they're having the most thriving business. Now, there's no expiration on when to get it done. You just want to get it done before the 28 days. Why? I don't, it's designed, we don't want the subscription to have to come out of your pocket. Okay. So these guys do the same one time, 35 to them. Look, folks, it's scaling everybody's money. Okay. Please get that everybody's money is scaling. Your friends that only did this one-time execution in their first 3 days, as has been replicating, even from them, same thing is happening for their friends. Even from them, same thing that's happening for their friends. So these people here, you may not even know, but they're doing the same exact one-time execution. So it's literally like we're just getting in line. I like to show this photo here. Okay? Because, folks, if we can keep it as simple as little kids getting in line in like the 3rd or 4th grade, when the teacher said, get in line, class, we're going to lunch, or we're going to recess, or we're going to the library. And literally, as we're getting in line, okay, what is happening as this is duplicating forward? Everybody money scales, on demand, instant. So I say this again, not at the risk of sounding redundant. Keep it as simple as us getting on an escalator. And right here is everyone's only one-time execution that brings them to 35 instantly. And as it's being replicated and duplicated for you, for those you invite, for those that they invite, for those that they invite, for those that they invite, they invite, they invite, whoever they invite, whoever they invite, they invite, they invite. We're all scaling up the escalator, folks, without anyone doing any more work or without anyone having to involve any more people other than their 3 strategic partners. If they do more, yes, more money will come to those that do more, obviously. But we're showing this just with everybody doing the bare minimum to a mathematical certainty what takes place. It scales us up the escalator. So that's going to be it. Get in contact with me. Let me walk you through real quick on getting yourself started. I hope I'm still logged in here. Okay. So if you were, so basically you would go here. Well, let me see if I'm still logged in here. Probably not. Okay. Log into this. Just giving you an example how to get yourself locked and loaded here. Close. So you would go to Co-op Tokens, or you can come over here and click Activate. Okay, so you get your account. You're gonna need to send me your email address, and I'll create your account, and then you'll be able to log in. The password is gonna be 1234556 with your email, and you just come over here and you'll click Activate, and it'll bring you to this screen right here. You'll just keep it at 3 because everybody's getting 3 activation tokens, and you're gonna click Continue. And then here you can choose the option of what you want to onboard yourself. Now, if you want to do debit or credit or debit or bank card, you go here. But most people are using cryptocurrency, okay? You choose the cryptocurrency. You can see the invoice here is purchase of 328 tokens. These are the 3 tokens that's going to go to your 3 strategic partners that are getting in line. And this has a processing fee of just $1.26. These are the network gas fees that we have no control over. That's just the gas fees of the blockchain. And that's the total, okay? Now you come here and you can choose a different currency, okay, to onboard yourself. I recommend either the USDC ERC20 or the USDT ERC20. It's typically the least expensive out of the options there. Okay, but when you choose it, folks, it's going to give you the address that you want to send your money to. Now, the reason why we say 125 or 135, because there may be times where crypto is fluctuating as your transactions coming over. So just add maybe like 10 to 15 bucks more. Okay. Whatever it doesn't use as the transaction is coming over, the money's coming over, it'll just put it in your wallet. So your money doesn't get lost or anything like that. It's just we want to have extra in there like a buffer. So if there's any fluctuation during the process of the transaction. But you'll go to wherever you have crypto, either Coinbase or if you have your own wallet, you'll just need the address based on the currency that you're choosing. So if you were to use Bitcoin, now Bitcoin is a little bit expensive because it's doing a lot of fluctuating. But see, it changed it to a Bitcoin address there. You see that? But there again, add an extra $10 to $15 or even $20, right, to make sure if there's any fluctuation, it doesn't hinder or dip below, your money doesn't dip below what the transaction is, because then it won't complete. Got it? So that's that. Let me stop my screen share. Reach back out to me. Let's get you to a rock and roll. Send me your email and send me your team members' email, and let's get this thing rock and rolling. You guys scaling your residual cash flow. All right. My name is Douglas Ford. Appreciate you cracking up this video. It's always a plum pleasing pleasure to bring this information. And as we like to conclude, every time we come together, we just don't want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you scaling in your residual cash flow. And most importantly, we want to see you over the top. Take care. God bless.